Well, this is the time of year where you want to play every day if you can. So mentally, it's good for the Florida Panthers, and health-wise, it has been great. Those 4 days off, everybody's healthy.
Bjugstad puts it out in front, saved by Hutchinson. It's on Montoya with the lower body injury. The Jagr line is on. They have been super since Jaromir Jagr came over from the Devils in a trade. Scheifele tries to make a move, and he does. He gets in, but it rolled a bit on him. And the Panthers get it out to center. Jagr takes a bump there from Party.
Now, Party was gentle. Jaromir Jagr was forced to look the other way. He was a target.
Ekblad threw it all the way down, nearly hit Peary. Oh, that's right through Trocheck. Picked up by Ekblad with a shot deflected out in front. Never got to the net. Hayes turns. It's right in the blue paint. And then pinballs away. Them were scored by Perreault and Dustin Byfuglien, both out with injury tonight, as is Little.
Yeah, Perreault had 4 goals in the game, and that ties a franchise high. Certainly a personal high.
Picked up by Kampfer. Stick save, Hutchinson.
Chance to talk with him today. He's grown a beard. He's let his hair grow. Says, I'm ready for playoffs.
Well, I'm matching him 50%. Here's Peary putting one in front. Hayes jamming away. Hutchinson is down. Up high. Scheifele again. Couldn't climb in front with possession. Battle down low, and what a battle this is. Wheeler and Goodbranson. Now a shot, a stick save by Ellis on Scheifele. United, a real solid effort beating the Islanders.
Well, they look good, and, you know, we see here how Ellis is always thinking in goal. He makes some very good plays.
Look out here, a shot deflected wide. Ooh, Odell had a chance. Jagr literally all around the world in all the Olympic Games, representing the Czech Republic. Tipped in front here, it just skips wide and put in front on Ellis. And the save by Dan Ellis on Andrew Ladd. We probably saw Jaromir Jagr in the desperation for Wheeler set in. He dove and got a piece of it. Right now, Jagr tied with Espo, 5th all-time at 7-17. Put right in front, and McKenzie scores! What a play!
They're doing more than just showing grit. Look at this play by Bolin. Oh my, you've got to know that Bolin knew McKenzie was somewhere in the vicinity. He had to know before he took the hit. And the vicinity was just within diving reach of McKenzie. That is outstanding second effort, veteran player. He should have gotten the first goal. They have played better than the Winnipeg Jets in this period so far.
Bolin had missed 8 straight games. What a pass. And Boyes is in with a great chance on the backhand. Stick save. Hutchinson. Campbell gets it to center. Hayes got a piece of it, but Party back to cover, the defenseman for the Winnipeg Jets. Trocheck on the forecheck, forces a turnover. Ekblad with a shot right on. Hutchinson able to make the save and then cover the rebound. And then knocked down by Campbell, who clears ahead. Hayes trying to find it. Hayes has it on the backhand for Trocheck. The backhander hit the side of the net. Trocheck again. Works along the board swiftly. Ekblad shot deflected and a stop by Hutchinson.
Yeah, but a real solid one. That's why Tyler Myers is playing with Toby Ensign. Real solid defenseman.
Myers shot. Dan Ellis the save. The rebound is there. Bouncing around. Here's Jagr down low. Feathers one to Huberdeau. Ekblad plays it back around. Barkov and Lowry. Ooh, they both went down. Barkov. It's a good point, Denny. He didn't want to take any chances. Yeah. Just make sure you get it out. Jokinen looking to get a step. Short-handed. You see Jokinen. He hits the post. Oh, Jokinen nearly had the Panthers' first shorty of the year.
Time to think about a play. Or a lot of time for his receivers to get open.
Ekblad is back out of the box. Puck remains in the zone. There's a shot. Ellis makes a blocker save. Get that shot on goal. They did not have one on the power play. What a penalty kill by the Panthers. Here comes Frolik. Ellis the save. Jokinen on the rebound. Sweeps it down the ice.
Penalty killing percentages as much as these Winnipeg Jets. They are down 10% in penalty killing percentage since the All-Star game.
Scheifele has room, moves in on Ellis, and he scores. And the game is tied.
Good as it was the earlier part of the season. It's a 5-on-5 and he just rips a shot. Scheifele is a great shooter, a first-rounder, and there you're seeing some of the reason why. I think Hutchison was cheating. He was cheating towards Bjugstad, who he saw coming down from his right side.
Turnover here. Willie Mitchell shoots. Saved by Hutchinson. He's able to cover the rebound from Jágr, who picks it free. Jágr shielding that puck, keeping Scheifele off of him. And now Barkov gets around Scheifele, sets up Jágr. Couldn't pull the trigger. In front, Huberdeau jamming at it. It's still loose. Barkov for Jágr. He hit the post. Oh, Jágr right on the doorstep. Now Jágr and Huberdeau work the boards. Huberdeau to give to Boys. Comes through to Jokinen, the shot in front. Jágr, here's a chance. Boys on the blue paint, he scores. Power play goal, and they lead again.
Take a look. The first shot doesn't go in. Then he whacks at it. Oh my! We couldn't have seen all of that. The second whack goes off of Party's knee, and then Party is the one who eventually knocks it in with his own stick. No wonder Boys. Watch right here. That's Party, hits it with his own stick. No wonder Boys are shaking his head.
Points in the 5 games he's played as a Florida Panther.
Those are a lot of passes in a tight area. There were 2 good passes that led to the goal.
Bjugstad has an opening. Lets one fly. Saved by Hutchinson.
You know what? Brad Boys had a great opportunity there to set something up because Frolik had fallen down.
Oh no, it's Ladd with a steal. Dan Ellis with a great pad save. He got the right pad down, and Ellis draw Willie Mitchell with a shot deflected on goal, and Hutchinson found it as it changed direction, and the power play ends. Panthers had a couple of good chances. Now Boys is in. He shoots, save, rebound. Bjugstad tucks it right along the goal line. The backhander blocked by Thornton. Frolik in the slot, deflected away by Ekblad. Chips over the net. Here's Trouba. Taking a shot, saved by Ellis, rebound Frolik, couldn't get the shot away. And
this game changed complexions a lot from the first period till now. It was a run and gun right at the start, and things have tightened up. Scoring chances are really hard to come by both ways.
Now both these teams average about 30 shots a game. I don't know if either team will get there.
Loose puck in front, Stafford, and he scores! Tie game.
His hockey stick. Watch how this is. The puck goes to the front of the net. It is odd. Maybe Frolik hit the puck. Did he hit the puck high? We'll have to take a look. There was no call on the play. The puck found itself right behind Ekblad.
Panthers looking to push the other way, and the steal here. It's Bjugstad moving in. Puck rolled on him. Bjugstad back on it. Turning. Out in front, Jokinen for Bjugstad. He hammers one, saved by Hutchinson. Here's Scheifele now down low.
I mean, that was a play from the 70s.
Trouba takes a look. Boland right there with him, but couldn't get it out. Enstrom hammers one. Dan Ellis will hold it, but it's stolen away by Andrew Ladd. Here come the Jets with an odd man rush. Wheeler. Nice play by Kulikov. Wheeler still with it though, with a shot saved by Ellis. Barkov cut it off. Clears the center for Jágr. Jágr trying to fight off the check. Nice feed by Jágr, and Huberdeau gives to Barkov, who shoots and scores! Wow!
Look at the setup. This again started by Jágr. He draws so much attention, and then Barkov knows what to do. The head is up, just get it by Mark Stewart, the defenseman, who's doing a pretty good job of screening the goaltender Hutchinson, and that thing is top shelf.
Thornton causing problems down low. Toulousty looking to get out. And here come the Jets the other way. Frolik. That one rose up and out of play. And finds an open man, but it's under the stick. And Kulikov able to chop it out.
Boy, nice little 9-iron there just to get that out of the zone.
Empty net. Jokinen for Bjugstad. Bingo!
Kulikov, the little nod. He got that puck out of the zone. There's that backhand pass. There's the sure shooter. And you've got the leader of the Florida Panthers in goals, Bjugstad, with the puck on his stick.
And the Cats needed a huge effort. They never trailed. Barkov with the game winner late. And the Panthers remain 6 points behind Boston for the final playoff spot.